So I have a little assignment for you folks out there, feeding your filler metal. Now, you want to develop a way to feed your filler metal into your weld as you're moving your torch. On thicker materials or doing fillet welds, you're going to actually have to push this in to your weld and move it into the puddle as you go to feed the puddle more filler metal. So what I recommend is, once again, holding it like I told you before, with the index finger out and on the inside your thumb and your middle finger. But what you want to do is the push, the pinch and push. I call this the pinch and push. So you pinch it with your first two fingers, you push, you pinch it with your thumb, you pull back, pinch, push, pinch, push. And that would be the method that I use and I recommend to most people. This allows you to feed relatively rapidly at the fastest I can move it, but it also lets you feed really slow if necessary. So this is the setup that I would recommend. Now, in front of your computer, watching your favorite program, what have you, just grab a length of filler metal and just sit there, you know, while you're watching your favorite show, watching the news, playing around on your computer. Now, also, practice with both hands. It's a very good idea in the TIG welding world to become ambidextrous. So make sure you practice with both hands. You're sometimes going to be in a position where one hand is going to work over the other, having the ability to feed or use the torch. Tight corners, maybe underneath a car, or working on something larger that you can't quite move around because it's a heavy piece. So get ambidextrous with feeding. Once you're in front of a TV or just sitting around, just keep practicing feeding. Because our next step is we're going to start doing fillet welds and thicker materials and feeding more filler metal into our weld.